It's not every day that you find out that one half you doesn't exist anymore. But on September 28th, 2023, I did. But back to the start. When I was little, we used to visit Artsakh every summer. We go from Stepanakert, the capital city, to a village in the countryside. And right before we went to the village, I used to ask my grandma if we could get some toys and games and coloring books for my friends there. Even as a 5-year-old, I knew there weren't certain things in villages. Angry chickens, a watering pump, and a cool garden were all there. But things like name brand clothing, international foods, or even money were more or less non-existent. It was a nice village. I regret being so young that I couldn't visit more of it. Or remember more, really. It's a shame to look back and wish to return to those times while also knowing that I can never go back. I'm not saying that metaphorically I can physically never go back. I'll never explore the garden that I barely got 3 steps into and smell the raspberries. Never get to walk up the stone stairs after buying ice cream and wake up to real roosters calling. There's this one waterfall that my mom, grandparents, and I went to. Well, I was too young to actually go to it, so I just needed the creek with my grandma. But I slowly say that when I grew up, I'd go back. I'll never be able to. See, I was born and raised in Yerevan, Armenia, on the 12th story of a 14-story apartment building where my dad's family lived. My mom's family, though, lived in Artsakh. Today, the territory of Artsakh is a disputed land between Azerbaijan and Armenia, which has been under attack since 2020. It's also currently the site of genocide and a violation of human rights. And no one bats an eye. I can't even begin to describe how painful it is to see everyone shun us away like we're stray dogs biting on the ends of people's pants. The Lachen corridor, the only link between Artsakh and Armenia, has only recently reopened, after having been completely shut off by Azerbaijani forces for nearly a year. That meant a year of no medical aid, food, or supplies getting to Artsakh. My grandparents waited 14 hours a day to not even receive a loaf of bread. Instead of paying for goods, people bartered. This wasn't ancient times. People should have to barter for goods. The Red Cross could barely get in. Children were being bombed, and here I was, in California, waiting for my grandma to call. With the few minutes of electricity they got a day, at best, I want to go home. I've been in America for 10 years as of now. The streets I used to walk on my grandma in Artsakh have been bombed. The buildings we used to walk by are gone, destroyed. I shouldn't have to wonder if the children that I used to play with are dead or not. If the cemeteries of my ancestors are desecrated. My own family, along with hundreds of others, have been forced out of Artsakh. They're now in Armenia, in the middle of cold winter, barely finding homes or jobs. Saving people shouldn't be a game of popularity. There are so many tragic incidents in the world, but the majority get coverage and help and focus are based on some sort of international spotlight, or favoritism in a way. Certain groups, certain countries, they get all the help and focus while smaller ones often get overlooked. Save one life, lose another? No, that has to change. Everyone is equally important. Everyone's human rights are as valid and as rightful as each other's. Stopping one genocide doesn't mean letting another one continue in the shadows. Thank you.